Hello everyone and welcome to this lesson. Well, it's an exercise for number system. Here in this exercise, you will be ticking where each of this number lies. Is it real, non-real, rational, irrational, whole number, natural, or integer? Well, let's get down. So we're given 0 here. If you plug 0 in your calculator and press an equal sign, you'll get an answer. You'll get an answer of 0. So the fact that you got an answer tells you that it's a real number. If it was an error, it was going to be a non-real number. So rational, is it rational? Yes. Can be written as a over b, as 0 over 1. Okay. Irrational? No. It's rational. Is it a whole number? Yes. Whole numbers start from 0 then. And is it a natural number? No. Is it an integer? Yes. See, those are integers. There is 0 there. Anyways, with pi, if you plug in pi in your calculators, you'll get this. Okay. And the fact that you got an answer tells you that pi is a real number. Okay. Since it's a real number, you have to classify if it has to be classified as either rational or irrational. So the answer you'll get is 3,141592635 and whatever there. So after the comma, or it's in decimal form, after the comma, or if you try it, okay, after the comma, there are so many numbers. There are so many numbers after the comma, and so it tells us that that number is irrational. There. Well, yeah, and we're done about the pi. Number one, -1. If you plug in -1 in your calculators, you'll get the answer of -1 as well. And so the fact that you got an answer tells you that it's a real number. Is it rational? Yes, of course, it's rational. Okay, what type of irrational number is -1? Let's check there. We have integers, we have whole numbers, we have natural numbers. So -1 falls there. It's a negative and it's a rational number, and so it's going to be an integer, number 1. There. It's not a whole number, it's not a natural number, and so we are done with -1. Moving to -1, you only, to see the type of number a number is, plug in your calculator. So -1,45. If you type in -1,45, you'll get -1,45. That's the answer, right? Telling you that it's a real number. So if you try and press SD, you will get -29 over 20. So it's written as a fraction, as a over b. Okay. And so it tells you that it's a real number, the fact that you got an answer from a calculator. And again, it tells you that it's a rational number because it's written in the form of a over b. The type of rational number we can't tell because it's in the form of a over b like that. So with this 3, there shouldn't be a fraction. Anyways, √3, square root of 3. Try in and type square root of 3. You will get that as your answer. And the fact that you got an answer tells you that the number is real. Well, is it rational? Just check there. It's 1,732,058,073 and 7. Yeah. Many numbers, so many numbers after the comma, and so it's going to be an irrational number there. With square root of -8, go on and type in square root of -8. You'll get a syntax error or a math error, something like that. So if that's the case, if you get that from a calculator, just know that that number is non-real. So yeah, it's non-real and we're done. There's nothing else we can do. It's non-real. It can't be rational, can't be irrational, can't be whole number and whatnot. It's non-real. 13 over 16. Okay, that explains itself. It's written in the form of a over b. Okay. And so if you try and plug this in your calculator, you'll get an answer, and so it's real. and it's rational in the form of a over b, and we're done about it. Then square root of -5 all squared. So the answer to this, try and plug that in your calculator, and please be careful. Firstly, put an opening bracket. It's going to be like this. Okay, just check there. Open bracket, square root of -5. Then don't put a bracket like this. That's a typical mistake, common mistake. So after writing the square root of 5, press the right button, like that button to the right, and put your bracket. It's going to be like this. Then square it, and your answer is going to be -5. So you got an answer, right? So it's real. The fact that you got an answer tells you that it's a real number. And moving, is it a rational number? Yes, of course. And it's an integer. Okay. And so that's all about this thing. So if you wanna know the type of number you have, so for whatever number you'll be given, just type it in your calculator. If you get whatever you get, yeah, you can now classify if it's real, non-real, rational, irrational, whole, natural, or integer. And so thank you for watching.